Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. So my buddy Carnet behind me said, hey, I'm in the market for some new rackets. My shifts are getting old. I was like, how about a racket consult? He said, sure. Stay tuned. All right, guys, so I'm out here with my buddy Carnet and his wife, Rachel, and we're gonna do a racket consult. I've brought a bag of rackets that I'm thinking he would like, and will they be able to replace his Wilson shifts, the regular 99s? Let me get Carnet now. Stay tuned. All right, 5 working days later, from directtennis.online, my 2-blade light 100s, 100 lights in a quarter. That was so easy. Plus, I got a discount by using my own code, Tennis Spin. And I got free shipping. So if you want to get your tennis goods or whatever tennis needs you need, go to directtennis.online, enter Tennis Spin, get a nice discount, courtesy of me, and free shipping. All right, I want to welcome Rachel and Carnet. And Carnet, you had texted me and said, I'm done with my shifts. What can you get me? It's time to change rackets. What initiated this change?
Well, I've been using the shift for a while, and I kind of changed my forehand from a real kind of whippy topspin forehand to one that I'm just trying to drive the ball more. And I'm just not getting the punch out of the shift. It just doesn't feel like it's got that drive through as I'm trying to hit my ball. And volleying too. It's a real light, kind of flexible volleying machine, and it just doesn't feel right now.
Okay.
So I thought it was time to maybe try something else.
Got it. And you brought Rachel out here too. Rachel, do you feel the same way?
Yes. So for me, I'm mostly a baseliner, but when I do get up to the net and volley, I struggle with this racket more than I struggled with other rackets. So I'm looking for something that's more of an all-arounder for me. I can volley with it, I can hit a baseline, no problem. But it's really like, this one doesn't work for my volleying style.
Okay. Anything else missing besides that?
Sometimes I feel like I have to work a little bit harder with this one to go with my placement exactly where I want it to go. It seems like I'm a little bit more wild with it.
I see.
So
Okay.
I'd like something that I'm a little less wild with.
I got you. Yeah, I got you. So knowing both of you, you started, when we first met, I put you in the Clash version 1 100s, and then I believe 3 years later we went into the shifts because that was the latest and greatest.
Yep.
I believe the pendulum has shifted a little bit. Rackets, for some reason, are now a little stiffer, have a little bit more plow now. So knowing kind of how you play, I brought out these. So the new Wilson Ultra 100.
Pretty.
That one's pretty.
If you want to hold. The SX 300 standard, Dunlop.
Also pretty.
Just in case you had some feelings for the old version 1, here's version 3.
I mean, it's like
Clash.
it's like an old girlfriend. I don't know if I want to go back to it.
Well, the old girlfriend's got a little makeup there.
Oh,
okay.
She's made up, okay.
She got a little plastic surgery.
Oh, okay. I'll take a second look at the old GF.
All right, the old bag is not the same old bag, okay? The new Solinco BlackOut in the 285.
Ooh.
And Axis Diadem in the team version. Okay, so these are what I'm thinking that you may like 1 or 2 of.
Okay.
And my ace in the hole on the other side are my own personal rackets. The WhiteOut 305 and the BlackOut 300 in the version 2. These are going to keep over here though. Okay, we're going to try these first. Okay?
Okay.
All right, stay tuned. Hey, coaches, are
Ready
you
position.
tired of feeding 1,000 balls an hour
Ready
and not
position.
being able to see
Uniturn.
exactly
Swing.
what's going
Ready
on
position.
in their
Ready
techniques
position.
of your players?
Ready position.
Fast track tennis
Uniturn.
is the way.
Swing.
They'll feed
Ready
the
position.
balls for you. You can
Uniturn.
stand on the
Swing.
same side
Ready position.
as the
Uniturn.
person you're coaching. You can
Ready
see
position.
exactly what they're doing
Uniturn.
wrong. Are they
Swing.
turning?
Ready
Are they
position.
turning wrong?
Uniturn. Swing.
Can you really
Ready
see it from the
position.
other side?
Uniturn.
Get
Swing.
fast track tennis
Ready
today
position.
and help
Uniturn.
your
Swing.
students and
Good.
help
Ready position.
yourself
Uniturn.
with your lesson.
Swing.
All right, guys, you guys are hitting great out there.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Man, I would love to hit with both of you every day. Man, ball's always in the court, right in my strike zone. No, just
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's get to business here. Okay, Wilson Ultra 100. Thoughts?
It didn't make a big impression on me. It wasn't very memorable, so I would probably pass because I'm looking for something very different than what I hit with, and this just wasn't it for me.
Okay, Carnet.
Yeah, I didn't actually want to hit with it very long. It's kind of like the all-rounder that doesn't do anything all-around very well. Like, I think it hits fine, but just didn't feel like it had any of the pop I wanted or the feel or the touch. Yeah, I definitely passed on this one
Okay,
quickly.
so no Ultra 100.
No
We
Ultra
will
100
pass
for
on
me.
that. How about the Dunlop SX 300?
Okay, I believe this is the first one I picked up. I did like it. You know, it was really comfortable. I felt like it was light enough, but it had good weight. But then I tried others.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this one, I was like, ooh, Dunlop. I haven't really tried much, these very much, but yeah, it just was really loose. I was actually quite wild with this compared to the other rackets. I had a really hard time controlling it. I have a real sort of low to high forehand, and I couldn't quite find that sweet spot on this racket at all today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But getting warmer.
Getting
right?
much warmer.
Getting
Yeah, much warmer.
Now that ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend,
Yeah, I mean, it did feel like, you know,
like home.
yeah, a little bit like home. I liked it, but I think for me, again, I'm looking for something that can enhance my volleying, and for some reason, with the way that I strike the ball, this wasn't it either.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, and I don't know if my game has evolved since I played with the class. I don't know, 4 years now, 3-4 years ago. But it just really felt like I was really working much harder with it than I should have. It didn't kind of plow through the ball. Nice. I think it's a good, solid racket. But again, to make me shift from the shift, pun intended, I think I was looking for something else. for
Okay.
sure.
Okay. No ex-girlfriend today.
No.
How about the BlackOut 285? That's the lighter version.
Okay, I felt like when I first picked it up, I was working a little bit too hard for my style of swing. I had a very flat ball and I tend to drive it. So when I first started hitting with it, I felt like I was having to generate too much of a swing, too much pace with it.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I liked volleying with it. I thought it was good, but too much for
You
me.
have to
on
use
the
too much of
baseline.
your own energy.
I did.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, no, this one, when I picked it up and started hitting it, I was like, ooh, this is very different than what I'm using. So that's what I was looking for, right? Something really different. I thought this thing, my backhand, really felt so easy. It just kind of came right through. I don't have a very good backhand, but this really felt smooth. Volleying was awesome on it. I feel like this does everything great going straight. I think a lot of the little finesse and touch shots that I'm kind of used to with the softer racket, I may have to get used to because this isn't as soft. I can't kind of, kind of grab it. But in terms of just plowing shots, I was like, ooh, this thing hits really well. So I like this right off the bat.
So this is interesting because our styles are very different. I'm flat and I sort of have to throw my whole body into it. You have a lot of topspin, so that may be the difference as well.
Yeah.
You have a lot of topspin.
Yeah, I did. I like this right off the bat.
This was freshly strung, so
Yeah.
that may have been played a little something into it too.
Yeah.
So when it's freshly strung for you, it's probably not coming off as hard
Okay.
or as fast.
That might make sense.
Yeah,
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 yeah. All right, and then the Diadem Axis Team.
I bow down to this one.
Oh, no way.
I loved this one almost right off the bat. Very easy for me to swing through on the baseline. I felt like there was a lot of control without having to generate a lot of extra swing or power. And then I did like this at the net.
Steady,
and yeah, it was
stable.
really stable. And I think for me, this would be the all-arounder I'm looking for.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, when I first picked this up, it was kind of light. I was like, I don't know, it's a bit of a light racket. You know, is it going to really hit through? But I'll tell you, I'm not a good clean ball striker. I hit here, I hit here. I mean, I use the entire racket, the frame. I mean, I use everything on a racket. And I have to tell you, the mishits, I was amazed. I would like kind of come in, mishit slightly, and the racket kind of automatically just
Fixed it.
I was
Yep.
like, whoa. So that was a real surprise because, you know, as a kind of a recreational player, I'm using the whole racket. And this one, definitely, I think I could use the whole thing and play quite well. So I really like this. I thought maybe I could use a touch more weight, but that's just me. But I like this racket right off the bat. As far as just getting out there and hitting, this was the racket that kind of made a big impression on me, too.
And I concur. I think it's a great all-arounder, especially when I miss it. It was like going in.
Yeah, the mishits were amazing. I was like, how did that keep going? Yeah.
We'll call that the mishit racket.
The mishit racket. Yeah. But no, I like this a lot. This one really felt good.
All right, so I went back into my bag and I did pull these out for them just to see what they would think. This is the heavier blackout. What did you think of that one?
So I did find it a little heavier for me at first when I grabbed it, but I thought I was a volleying machine with this one. This one was very forgiving for me at the net. I think for my size, though, I might get a little more tired with the heavier racket. So I might stay away from this weight, but I did really love it for volleying.
Yeah. I didn't actually know that this was Harry's like customized, tricked out version of this. He just gave it to me. I thought it was the same. And I was like, wow, this thing's got some pop. I mean, I was punching this through. I was hitting some massive shots with this thing, and I was really surprised. I've never really added weight or anything to my rackets. I just kind of take it off the shelf and hit. This one felt like I could hit all day. I do have to say my shoulder was starting to get a little tired from it. I think I'm just not used to the weight, but it felt super solid. Yeah. This thing really was fun. I think between this and the regular blackout, this one felt a bit more comfortable for me, just having that extra. And I think, did you put it on the...
Just a smidge.
Just a smidge, but it felt really good. So I think if I got this racket, I would have probably add a smidge too, just because it felt really good.
Perfect. And then let's end with the whiteout right there.
Okay, so between the two, even though this one's lighter, right?
Heavier.
Oh, this one's heavier. Okay, that was like this one I liked least out of the two. I think it was just too heavy for me.
Right.
But I also did volley well with this one. But I think again for me and the way I hit, I might get tired with the extra weight.
Yeah, I mean this one was gangbusters. I mean, I even looked at Harry. I was like, oh my god, I am crushing the ball with this thing. I didn't know it was heavier, that much heavier, and why I was hitting the way I was hitting, but this thing absolutely was rocking some shots. It is heavy. You know, I have had a history of shoulder and elbow issues. As much as I think I would like this and really have fun with it, I just don't think long term, playing like day after day, week after week, this would probably be good for my body. But oh man, once in a while, just to bring this out and crush some balls, super fun. But I did like this one. Probably
there is a ton of weight in this one.
Yeah, this one definitely has the
lead
most...
all the way on the top, so that we can definitely get you one without that.
Yeah. But the weight and the drive on this, I mean, even my backhand, I have a shitty backhand. I have a really not great backhand, and this thing was just plowing backhand after backhand. So yeah, I did like it. Yeah.
All right, guys. So the moment of truth.
This is mine.
Uh-oh, they're not giving the Diadem up. So
yeah, we'll take that one
I'm
home
keeping
with us.
this one. This is my new racket. This is my new racket. This is my new racket.
That's Rachel's new racket for sure.
okay.
Well, you know, I like this one. I think as an all-rounder, the white with maybe a little less weight might be tempting. I'd probably have to take them both out again and really go through serves and maybe play a little bit, kind of see what it feels like playing.
Yeah.
But I did like the whiteout. I think I'd run a revisit that with a little less weight.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's what I'm going to do. You hang on to that one.
Okay.
I will bring you one of these in standard form.
Okay.
And then let's see what happens.
Okay.
See if you guys get 2 new rackets that don't match for once.
I
Oh
know.
no, that's gonna be a real
That's gonna be
pain.
a problem.
It's actually kind of nice having the same racket. Like when my
Strung
strings
the
break, I
exact
just
same
grab
way.
hers and use
Yeah.
yours. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to serve with this one and see how it feels. I haven't done that, so
Okay.
it'll be good.
Yeah.
Perfect. Guys, thank you
Thanks.
for
Thank you.
allowing me to come out
Thanks,
and
Harry.
doing
Thank
this
you.
for you.
It was
letting us
really
play
fun.
some-
Thank
yeah,
you,
super
thank
fun
you.
shiny
Yeah, I'm
rackets.
very excited.
Oh, perfect. So
Okay.
Axis and Whiteout version 2 today for my buddies Rachel and Carnet. Guys, thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis.